Grand Theft Auto Online, the game that is literally centered around breaking the law and stealing things. Well, today I set myself my most difficult challenge I've ever completed on this channel, to complete the game without breaking a single law. Now, this is a series that was started by YouTuber In Control again, and if you haven't seen his video, go watch it before you watch this one because it is absolutely incredible. So I knew if I was going to create my own Crimeless playthrough of GTA Online, there would have to be a reason. And there is. I'm going to complete GTA Online without breaking a single law on the next gen version of GTA Online. Why is this important? Because on the next gen versions, Rockstar Games has actually given us a lot of ways to make money legally now, which means we can set ourselves a much bigger goal than just $1 million. So let's lay out the rules. My goal is to make $4 million without breaking the law. Why $4 million? Because that will allow me to buy the most expensive property in the game, the Maze Bank Tower. On my quest to do this, not only am I not allowed to break any laws, but I also can't make money in any way that isn't instantly accessible in free mode. What that means is I can't go into my menu and start up races or start up contact missions, because all of these activities are legally questionable at best. So come along with me and join me on my quest to sit atop Los Santos in the Maze Bank Tower without committing a single crime. Step 1. The character creator. Who was going to be the poor soul that had to be put through this adventure? After messing around with looks for a little bit, I quickly realized that this was gonna be a really long challenge, so there wasn't much point in spending a lot of time in the character creator. It would have been better off just getting started. And that was when I landed on this guy. With a mother named Charlotte and a dad named Juan, I made sure all attributes resembled his father, and also named him Juan. Juan, the level 1, son of Juan. In the next-gen versions of GTA Online, as soon as you start a new character, Rockstar Games actually gives you $4 million and lets you spend at least $3 million of it on select items. So we're going to use this money to actually set us up with a business that's going to help us make some income legally, and that's the Nightclub. I also use this money to get myself an armored Kuruma. The reason for that is I'm not allowed to break the law, and if I'm getting shot at, I'm just going to die over and over again if I don't have a way to protect myself. So this vehicle actually gives me a fighting chance. We're also forced to choose from a select few weapons. This seemed quite odd considering I was never even going to pull one of these weapons out in the entire playthrough. Anyway, all up we spent $3.147 million, leaving Juan with $852,000 to start with. That gives us a nice little bonus, meaning we only need $3.1 million to reach that $4 million goal. Upon entering GTA Online, a police officer immediately said this.
Got these tickets to the Benders game today, so I'm all...
However, if all goes to plan, this cop is going to be completely wrong and he'll never be seeing me again. The first thing I did was call in a vehicle. Unfortunately, my mechanic delivered it on the other side of a pedestrian crossing, which means I had to wait for that light to turn green. This is going to be a really long adventure. Once I entered my car, Lamar texts me telling me I need to go pick some things up. So that's what I did. Whoa, okay. You want me to perform a handbrake? That seems like hooning. That could be very illegal. I think what I'm gonna do is pull in here. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this task.
You know my solution to union.
There we go. It was at this point I was met with my first significant challenge. I was assigned with the task of taking out these 4 gang members, or in other words, killing them. And yeah, that's quite illegal. I wasn't really sure what to do, so I tried just driving away from the situation and seeing if that would somehow make the mission time out. Unfortunately, that didn't seem like it was gonna work, so I drove my way back and came up with another idea. I'm not allowed to kill them, but that doesn't mean someone else can't take them out for me. I pulled my car over, put it in park, and was legally allowed to use my phone, so I called emergency services. What happened next was very time-consuming and difficult to watch. See, I really need the cops to get closer, man. You're way too far away. I require police that are gonna do their job, please. Not sit 100 meters away with a shotgun. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Wait, one died. Did he kill one? He killed one. Oh, wait, who killed? Was that friendly fire? Oh, this cop. Oh, he's moved up in a good position. Oh, he's pushing. Oh, he hit another shot. That's one more shot. He hit a shot. That cop is good. This cop's good. That's another. He hit it again. That's 2 down. 2 down, only 2 to go. Oh, good shot. Oh, 1 left. 1 left. Let's go. Well, oh, no. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's alive. Oh, he's alive. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, what's it? Oh, no. That's my best cop. Please don't tell me he's dead. He's good. Okay. No, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, dude, you need to be careful, man. Oh, he's charging. He's shot. Oh, good shots. Good shots. They are all dead. They're all dead. We've done it. It only took, what's the recording at? 30 minutes. It only took 30 minutes, but all of them are dead. And I didn't break the law doing it. Thank you, Mr. Police Officer. You guys are great. Just watch out for cars. Watch out for cars. Watch out for cars on the road. Oh, God. Watch out for cars. Okay, that is illegal. That is 100% illegal. What these guys are doing is illegal. They're pretending I'm not even here. Look, I'm trying to leave the area, but this is going to take a while without breaking the law. After finally successfully completing the introduction, I got a text from my nightclub manager, Tony. So now it was time to think about making some money. It was time to go set up my nightclub. We can park this right here. I finally made it to my nightclub, and after watching one of the longest cutscenes in the game, Tony explained that I can make money in 2 ways with the nightclub, through the nightclub itself and through the underground warehouse, which just happens to be quite illegal. So I'm sorry, Tony, but this area is never even going to be set up. Sorry to disappoint you. For the first setup mission, I just had to go around and collect all of my nightclub stuff. This one was pretty simple and not too much happened. For the next setup mission, I had to go out into the desert and collect a festival bus from some party goers. Now, this is where I got a little bit confused. Was this legal or was this illegal? At first, it seems like this is very illegal. But I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. I'll go out there, see what's going on. If my character has to steal the vehicle, then, well, obviously it's illegal and I'll start again. But once I hopped into the vehicle, an extremely interesting thing happened. My character owned the keys to this vehicle. You can see it right here. He jumps in, turns it on, and drives away. No hot wiring, and no Grand Theft Auto. While you could argue this is legally questionable, evidence seems to point to the fact that we actually own this vehicle. So, I continued on. Little did I know about the disaster that was about to strike. Halfway down the highway, I received a text. The real TGG ? I then pulled over and replied, no, I am Juan. This was a really bad idea. This player then replied with, talk on mic if you're real. But I was driving. I can't exactly break the law and turn my mic on while I'm driving, so I continued on. Oh no. I'm being followed by 2 players. At first, I just thought they were here to protect me. They sat behind me, following me on my merry way as I followed the laws. I had reached my destination, went to turn into my nightclub, and then disaster. there it was, the first death of Juan, son of Juan, the level 1. Oh, okay, yeah, make that 2 deaths. At this point, I knew that this challenge could not take place in a public lobby. This just wasn't going to happen. So I entered an invite-only lobby and did this again. Mission complete. Now I only had one more setup mission and our nightclub would be operational. Any good nightclub needs a DJ and I needed to go pick up mine. Unfortunately, we may have paid for a rather cheap pilot. That's okay, a clear oversight. We still haven't broken any laws personally. Although my DJ's plane was about to crash, I could still legally pick him up and take him back to the nightclub. I do have to admit, driving all the way out to Sandy Shores to rescue someone in a plane crash while stopping at every single red light was not exactly fun, but we made it work. We delivered Solomon, our DJ, back to the nightclub, and there it was, our first way to make some actual money. If we can manage to keep this popularity bar full in the nightclub, we're gonna make $50,000 every 48 minutes. The best part about it, running a nightclub is perfectly legal. So, while I let my nightclub make me money in the background, I needed a new way to make money legally as well. Introducing my second business, an MC clubhouse. While a lot of the things associated with motorcycle clubs are deemed to be illegal, actually running a motorcycle club itself is legal. So if I can just stay away from the illegal parts, then I have a legitimate way to make money on my hands. So I went ahead and bought an MC clubhouse. The way we're going to be making money with this business is through the custom bike shop, and this bit was pretty expensive. Not to worry though, every successful bike delivery is going to get me $50,000, so this will pay itself off in no time. So I went ahead and bought it, and at this point, I'm going to be completely honest, I was getting very sick of following the traffic laws, so I called a taxi. Once I arrived, I had to go through yet another cutscene.
Good to keep shit organized. Because there's jobs out there folks will pay an OMC to do. Get them out of trouble with the 5-0, run protection, make hits, you know, whatever.
Nope, won't be using that, Malk.
And then we got a PC back here on an anonymity network. Ha! You seen that shit? The feds don't pick you up. You can hook it up with these internet cats to run illicit businesses. Take a look at that shit. For real. You'll thank me.
And most certainly won't be using that, sorry to let you down. So while I waited for a customer to deliver a bike to my new MC Clubhouse auto shop, I killed a bit of time by going on my phone, and look, $50,000 has already been added to our nightclub safe. The ball is well and truly rolling. Eventually, a bike finally arrived and I got to work. Bike customized, bike delivered following all road rules, and $50,000 in my pocket. Scratch that, actually $150,000 in my pocket, because the first time you deliver one of these, you get triple the amount of money. However, everyone going forward is only going to be $50,000. I have to admit, this is kind of where I hit a wall. I knew exactly how I was going to make my $4 million now. All I had to do was find a way to let my character stay in the game while I was AFK, let the nightclub build up over time, go and collect the money. By then, another customer would have delivered a bike, and then I could sell that one for $50,000 as well. Rinse and repeat that process, and boom, $4 million. But let's be honest, that's kind of boring. While that was going to be the main way I would make money, that doesn't mean I can't use my time wisely to speed up the process, and that's what I did. First stop, the Diamond Casino and Resort. We're going to spin the lucky wheel. Great, that doesn't help at all. Anyway, I made sure to collect my 1,000 chips for my daily visitor bonus, because at this point, every single dollar counts. Off to my nightclub, there's 50,000 more. My head security guard is also texting me, telling me there's a troublemaker. Cool, let's go throw him out and get an extra $10,000 as well as increasing our nightclub's popularity. Luckily, I was doing this challenge during October, which meant that there were a lot of Halloween events going on in the city. So, I decided one of the ways I was going to make money each day was through trick-or-treating. Yes, that is my life now, trick-or-treating. And surprisingly, this is actually a low-key good way to make money. Every single day, you can collect 10 jack-o'-lanterns, and when you do that, you're gonna get $50,000. The best part is it's completely legal, so I pretty much did this every single day. This trick-or-treating is really cool because you can either get a trick or a treat, obviously. The treat is normally going to be a little bit of money, RP, or maybe some health and armor. So that obviously helps us on our way to $4 million. But the downside is these tricks can be kind of annoying. They're either going to zap you, get you stoned, or, just turn you into an animal. Like this. And look, thankfully, I'm pretty sure there's no law that's saying you can't turn into an animal on the sidewalk. So I'm 99% sure we're clear. 10 pumpkins collected, and $50,000 was mine. Next stop, flight school. I was going to become a professional pilot. Again, flight school is actually a low-key good way to make money. In flight school, you get put through multiple training simulations. And if you get a gold medal in every single one, you're going to get a big chunk of cash. Just under $250,000 in fact. This took way longer than I'd like to admit, but hey, this was going to be a very long challenge anyway, so what's an extra couple of hours? A new day was upon us and a new opportunity to get 10 jack-o'-lanterns and another $50,000, and that's what I did. Just as I was about to go AFK and let my nightclub build up, I thought back to the day before, when I got an email about another way to make money legally. Junk Energy is looking for skydivers. I don't know how I forgot about this. Every single day, you can complete 10 of these completely legal skydives, and you're going to get $5,000 for each one you complete with all gold medals. So boom, there's another $50,000 each day, but that's not all. Once you complete all 10 with all gold medals, you're going to get an extra $50,000. So really, this is a free $100,000 every single day. Add that to the grinding routine. So now I only had one more question I needed to answer. I need to leave my PlayStation on so that my nightclub is going to fill up overnight. How can I AFK my character without getting booted for inactivity? To be completely honest, I actually haven't done this trick in years. So the first thing I tried was the old classic, let your character watch TV. Because back in the day, if you just let your character watch TV, the game would say you're doing an activity and you would never get booted. So I tried this, and to my surprise, this no longer works. After looking up some YouTube guides, well, this was surprisingly simple. All you need to do is go into the LS car meet, take a vehicle into the test track, reverse your way out until this screen pops up. For some reason, when you're in this screen, the game isn't gonna boot you. So this is what I did every night for the next week. Going AFK in the LS car meet was actually a really good decision, because the more time you spend in the LS car meet, the more LS car meet rep you're actually going to get. And each time you level up in the LS car meet, you're actually going to get money as well, completely legally. So this was sort of a double whammy, because I can leave my PlayStation on overnight, let my nightclub save fill up, plus I'm going to get money for being in the LS car meet. So each night I was essentially making $300,000 to $400,000. Not bad. So let's outline my grinding routine. Sit in the LS car meet overnight and go AFK. Wake up in the morning, set my spawn location to the nightclub and find a new lobby. This is an easy way to fast travel so that we don't break any traffic laws on the way over to our nightclub. Collect the money from the nightclub safe, and wait for Marcel, our head of security, to either tell us to kick someone out for being a troublemaker, or to escort a VIP home or to the hospital or wherever they need to go. Next, we delivered a bike that came into our MC clubhouse. There's another $50,000. Complete our trick-or-treats each day, and complete our 10 skydives. While completing my skydives and trick-or-treats, I would continue to go back to my nightclub to see if there were any VIPs I needed to take home or any troublemakers I needed to kick out, because that's the only legal way I can keep my popularity full. I also went ahead and put on an LS car meet jumpsuit that I got for free, because this is going to give me double rep when I'm in the LS car meet, and that's going to help me make more money. Skip ahead to October 29, 2022. I came back to my PlayStation, entered the LS car meet and stopped being AFK, and saw that I had reached level 63 in the LS car meet. We were at $3.1 million and we didn't have far to go. So I did what I normally do, and I fast traveled to my nightclub. But for some reason, my entire screen was like this yellowy red tint. I didn't really know what was going on, so I went outside. What the hell was going on? It was stormy, the sky was a different color, and there were UFOs all over the city. Yeah, the Halloween event had officially started. But for someone who needs to make money legally like Juan, this was actually the perfect opportunity. Why is that? Well, for every UFO you take a photo of and send to Omega, he is going to give you $15,000. So, for the next 20 minutes, I went around the city taking photos of UFOs and making bank. And then this happened. A red dot appeared on my mini-map, and as I looked across the road, I saw someone who looked exactly like Juan. This was very spooky indeed, so the first thing I did was call emergency services. And then he started running at me. I had no clue how I was going to get out of this one, but what I knew I needed to do was run. It looks like the police do not care at all about the man chasing Juan with a knife, so I was going to have to take matters into my own hands. Thankfully, the evil Juan couldn't climb up on small objects, so that was a little bit of safety, but I needed to get rid of him for good. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait long. That's right, somehow in the funniest possible way, crisis had been averted. Back to the grind. One more grinding process completed, another day was upon us, and Juan had reached level 70 in the LS car meet. We were well and truly on the home stretch. Trick or treat, $50,000, bike delivery, $50,000, casino lucky wheel, could I get $50,000? No, of course not, yet again. Skydive, skydive, skydive. Alien abduction for some reason, I don't know. Nightclub save money, and we were so close. That was it. I knew what I had to do. I knew how I was gonna get my last $65,000. The only thing that had gotten me through this wild adventure without breaking the law so far was my armored Kuruma. But we were only $65,000 away from reaching our goal of owning the Maze Bank Tower, so it was time to say goodbye. After a slow, sad drive in the UFO-filled skies of Los Santos, I said goodbye to my armored Kuruma one last time.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
There it was, $4 million in Grand Theft Auto Online, and we didn't break the law once. Mission success, challenge complete. It's time to reward Juan with what he well and truly deserves. Here we go, Dynasty 8 Executive, Maze Bank Tower, $4 million. We did this, and we have $52 left. Juan is the most broke CEO in the entire world. Alright, Juan, let's go over and see it. There it is. We own this. Man, that's actually crazy. This is by far the hardest challenge I've ever completed on this channel. In total, this took me 9 days. Of course, most of the time was spent being AFK in-game. But I'll tell you what, doing these skydives and trick-or-treats every single day, along with the motorcycle club deliveries as well, is incredibly tedious. Not gonna lie, I'm actually just excited to go back to my main character and, I don't know, run over like 50 civilians or something to get it out of my system. But we'll wrap the video up there. If you enjoyed this one, a thumbs up would be awesome. Consider subscribing for more stuff like this. If you have any crazy challenges that you want me to try in Grand Theft Auto Online, leave them in the comments below, because even though this video took so long, this is one of the videos I'm most proud of on this channel in its entire history. So let me know if you want to see me do something else. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!